Reece, and welcome to the show. I'm here to bring you messages of hope and inspiration from loved ones who are on the other side and perhaps see what might be in your future. Buffalo and Western New York has a rich musical heritage, and I'm proud to welcome one of our hometown's most prominent and popular singers, Patti Parks, and is a member of the Buffalo Music Hall of Fame. And she's received numerous awards for Best Blues Female Vocalist in Western New York. Before we meet her, let's listen to her sing.
Here come on, black dog, he walk, moving up slowly, he walk, choo choo, I walk, he walk, holy roller, he got head down to his knees. I've got to be good looking, 'cause he knows how to please. Come together right now.
Welcome, Patti Parks. Amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. I was just looking, I thought, did I wear that same shirt? No, I didn't. That was my big thing. But thank you so much.
Oh
I
my
appreciate
God,
that.
it was wonderful. So how would you describe your music? I've heard you, you're amazing. You've got amazing pipes. I don't know how you do, but you do. But that being said, how would you describe your music?
Well, you know, I think, well, that clip right there was certainly kind of a rockish blues kind of thing. But as time would have it, we evolve with our music. So I would say soul, blues, a little R&B feel to mostly what we do, yeah.
That's interesting. So how long have you been singing, and when did you first realize that that was your passion?
Yeah, well, you know, I was one of these kids that mom and dad didn't know where they were, because I would always find myself, if we were out at a wedding or whatever, I was where the music was and I was dancing and all of that. So I didn't know that that was going to be my future at that point, but as a teenager, I fell in love with certain artists, and I actually had my sights on the Buffalo Philharmonic. I was a cellist.
Wow.
And, but I also knew I had a voice. Of course, Mom wasn't happy when I got rid of my cello for a microphone. But it was Liza Minnelli, and you wouldn't think that, right? You know, I got that big mouth doing that rock thing. But it really was Liza Minnelli, and for hours listening to her, because when I was a kid and I saw Liza drop to her knees, I thought, I want to be her. So that's really how it started. Now, you go from Liza Minnelli to the blues, I don't know. But I think that powerhouse voice that you have seen in the video is probably from that.
Well, you're amazing,
Oh,
but
thank you.
I have another question for you. So, do you make a psychic connection when you're doing your performance with your audience? Do you connect with them psychically? Because I've seen you, you're magical.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, we had a brief conversation about this the first time I met you.
I remember.
And I felt so blessed to meet Karyn. Because there was an automatic connection, and I
Totally.
really never met Karyn before. I didn't realize, and I'm sorry to say that, I didn't realize her history or any of that. So there was an automatic connection. So some people say spiritual, something, I don't know what that is. I can't describe what that thing is. But when I'm in an audience and I'm singing, I definitely can feel, whether it's good or bad, a connection. And a lot of times, especially in a song, depending on the song, I may want to gear that to that person. Because I feel sometimes when there's a little confusion or something else unsettling with that person, that I need to engage them. So that happens all the time.
Yeah, I've watched you in action. Talk about good vibrations. I mean, you really know how to connect in with people. You really do, and you can feel it. And I feel it even stronger as a psychic when I was watching you perform, just seeing all the energy and the auras and all of the above. You're amazing. Now, tell me, is there something that you would like to know about me?
Oh God, yes.
Oh, this gets juicy.
Yeah. Well, you just asked me something that I think is always a question in my mind. So, you know, tell me about from the point of which you started to realize that you had this special connection.
I wouldn't say it's special, but I was born this way. I remember being in my crib and I would see dead people, and then I would know things ahead of time. And this runs on my mom's side of the family. So my mom would say things like, oh, there's gonna be a train crash, next day there's a crash. Or, you know, so-so's gonna call 5 minutes later, they call. Or this is gonna happen to so-and-so, she's gonna get pregnant, whatever. And I would see things all the time. I would go shopping to like, whatever, grocery stores, and I would see like maybe a husband following a wife, he's deceased. So I thought it was normal. And it didn't help with my mother. Oh, I saw 3 monks today. Oh, you know, I talked to great Uncle Frank or whatever she was doing, because her family does like to bother all of us, the ones on the other side. But it was at age 7 when I had this vision of seeing my father passing away. And he had just had a checkup. He was thin, he worked out, he played hockey, he was an engineer, men's member. And 3 weeks later, he dropped out of a stroke, unexpectedly. Come to find out, my brother had the exact same vision as well. We didn't share that till after the fact. And that's when my grandmother had said, you know, God's way of preparing you, and then, you know, not everybody's gonna see things the way that you see the world. So
you lived with an environment, a family that also had this ability. Right? So then it leads me to the next question. So how did that affect you when you started to socialize? Is like in high school or in grammar school, or do you have any stories that you could share with us? Like, I can't imagine what that would be like when you can see all of these things. Not everybody understands that. So how was that in adolescent years and older?
Well, it's awkward teenage moments to begin with, and I'll never forget, like I didn't really share a lot with my contemporaries. When you're psychic, you really feel like a fish out of water. Plus, I grew up I mean, my cousins were 10 years older, and at 7 I grew very fast, you know, and I was just that kind of a kid. So my friends were always quite a bit older. So I didn't share a lot outside of my immediate cousins and what have you, but I'll never forget the one time, talk about awkward. This heartthrob, his father died 2 weeks earlier. I'm kind of zoning out in social studies class. The teacher calls on me, and I kind of regurgitate who this person's father had just died, because he was standing right there. And I'm looking, and his son is in my class. Clearly he was trying to get a hold of me, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. They probably think I'm nuts. But the reality was his father was bothering me, and I sort of blurted it out. So that was really awkward, you know. Yeah. But at that point in time, looking back, obviously his father's, you know, talked to my son. So yeah, so weird moment. So.
Well, the other thing is too, I guess this is another question I have, if it's okay with you.
You certainly can. I knew you were gonna ask that.
So the thing of it is how did you then figure out that this would then be something you want to share in a more broad audience? I mean, right, you're here at the show, you're able to engage with people that you may have never seen before, and those that you do know. But how is it that this has been like your thing in your life? Like, tell me how you got to this place.
You know, that's a good question. You don't pick this, it picks you.
Okay.
And I remember, because I was the youngest female stockbroker, people don't realize that. I was in my first year in college, I was studying arts and science, I thought maybe plastic surgeon, maybe this, that, and I saw an advertisement to be a stockbroker, went down, took my license, got my Series 7, the rest is history. So I thought I would just roll into that, although as a kid I knew I would always do this. Long story short, I just one day decided to up and leave a position that I was with, and I was told by my guides, quit and your business would snowball. And that's exactly what happened. So, but in any event, where can people find out more about you, Miss Patti? You're awesome.
Oh gosh, okay, I'm gonna take this right now. So you can go to pattiparks.com and you can see where we're playing. I'd love for you to enjoy our show. I think you would like it. We have a couple horn players, and we hope that you're getting up dancing or at least moving in your seat. So, and also, if you just want to write to me, you can do that also at pattiparks.com, and I'd be more than willing to answer you.
And you're also on a radio show, aren't you?
Yeah, well, you can hear my music on Sirius XM, BB King's Channel 75, which isn't too bad, right, for Western New York. My last album that I dropped, we really did very well on it. So.
Oh, I'm not surprised. You don't have to be psychic. You're amazing, Patti.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Patti Parks.
Thank you so much.
I
love you.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Stay with us for readings with our studio audience, prizes and surprises with me on the Karyn Reece Show. Let's see. All right, you're gonna do your workout today. We've got our lovely lady here. I keep getting your aura over your head. Oh my God, I got a lot of women on the other side that want to talk to you too. Did you lose a mother or mother-in-law? Okay, I think you got your mom's mom coming in. So were you close to grandma?
Yes.
Yeah, because she says close something mother, yeah. Were you hoping to talk to her today?
No, I always feel her though.
Yeah, because that's what she said. She goes, I'm around you all the time, and she says, without a doubt. Do you like doing gardening, or do you want to change out? Because she says you're really good at that.
Yes, I have a greenhouse. I'm
That's
obsessed.
what she said. That's so cool.
Yeah, she was a big time gardener too.
That's what she said. She said, you've got my green thumb. She
Yes.
says, keep that going. Who's the Mary and who's the Ann? Were these like sisters of hers, or Marie and an Ann? She's spelling M-A-R on the other side, and an Ann. All right, so keep that. You'll figure it out, because there's always a connection on that one. And also, she's talking about a Toby or a Tony. No, someone just said Toby or Tony. I got two people talking in my ear right now. Hold that. Anyways, your grandma said to tell you, did you have any damage to your greenhouse at all? Was there like a little hole? You're going to need to look as spring approaches. Something might be a little like damaged, is what she said.
Okay.
But she's excited about what you do. Grandpa says plant a money tree. Share it with all of us.
Okay.
Do you do pumpkins and squash? You do fall stuff too?
So we just got a bunch of different varieties for this year.
Of squashes?
Yes, pumpkins.
That's what she said. Oh, that's so cool. I've never grown anything in my life. I think that's so fascinating. So you got to probably start them, what, like in the summer or something?
I'm starting all my seeds in like a month.
Oh my
I'm a
God.
total nerd.
Yeah, you are. You are a nerd. Grandma's laughing.
Yeah.
She says, keep doing it. Make sure you get the right soil. Put all the whatever in it. Are you connected to a Jen too? Is that a friend of yours?
My sister.
Oh, that's your sister. That explains why. She's right here. That's why I'm going like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, you and Jen have been sisters in every life.
I believe it.
Yeah. She's really good at landscaping and planting too, but you're really good at it. I see you writing a book about it too. Have you thought about it and doing some video on it? Like, this is what you do with the seed, you put it in and then you bury it. Then you got to remind yourself to water it. I kill off plants, yeah. Yeah. But I see a big, giant pumpkin coming your way. That's kind of cool. So that at some point, I think you might put it in a contest or something.
Okay.
So Grandma says do it without a doubt on that. Does Jen have a problem with her foot or you?
I have problems with my legs, circulatory leg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm going here, because she's
Yeah,
going like
my
this
left
area.
leg. Mhm.
That's why I'm pointing on my left leg. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah,
Thanks, girlfriend.
it's so fun.
Well, I'll take up kickboxing. Maybe that'll help. Just saying. No, so. Oh, anyways, God bless you on that one.
Thank you.
I was just in the throes. Okay, let's go over here. Yep, with our two ladies over here. Yep, we're gonna, over you. Nope, you, me. Didn't have enough coffee this morning, I see. You had a lot of dead people coming in too. Yeah, did you lose a, well, I'll wait till we get you so people can hear. Then we're gonna come back over here. It's so weird, like they start, oh, does somebody have a Toby or had a Toby? Tony, Toby? Oh, that's why. I'm gonna be here in a couple minutes. You got like these crazy dead people. Oh, hi.
Hi,
Are you ready to have fun?
I'm ready.
You say that all the time, doggone it. That's what your father said. I'm laughing. Do you drive like a maniac?
Maybe.
That's what the other side is telling me. They're laughing about that. Do you like to travel?
I do.
Yeah, because I think your mom says you got travel all around you. Actually, she did say that. Do you like going to Florida?
Well, I have, but not recently.
You got a lot of Florida. And then I also saw some travel. You got a lot of travel coming up around. You got a trip to the Caribbean too.
I do.
Yeah, so the next few years you got travel. And I did see a trip your father saying go for it over to Europe. I'm seeing Italy. Did you ever want to go there?
Yes, I've been there before, but I certainly want to return.
Oh my God, you'll have fun there. I mean, the people there are all decked out. They're beautiful. People are happy. You're going to do a lot of walking though on this trip, so you better have your walking shoes, your father said to tell you. Do you ever hear little noises in your house, little knockety knocks?
I do.
Yeah, it's your dead family. That means your house is haunted.
Oh.
Yeah. Does that make you feel good?
Well, I assume it's my husband. He just passed.
Oh, that's your husband with your dad then. Who's Joe or John? Who's the J-O?
Well, I'm Joanne.
Oh, you're Joe. That's your husband then. So you're Joe because your husband goes Joe. Okay. That's your husband. That's your dad. I kind of was wondering, okay, because he goes, tell her, Joe, it's me. When you said that, he goes, it's me. Tell her, Joe. Yeah, that's your husband. Joe was in my, or your husband was in my dreams last night, Joe. That happens occasionally, you know. And your father says still go to Italy. Your father's still, focused on that. Were you, hang on. He said he says, I'm okay. And he says, I want you to enjoy your life. And he said, don't just sit around crying. He goes, I'm fine, Joe. You've seen me in your dreams already. And he goes, I know this is tough. You feel lost. You feel like I don't want to get up and all of you. He says, just get up and go. He goes, before you know it, we'll all be together again. You know, and he said, who's Rose? Was that his aunt? There's a Rose? Or do you like roses? What's the Rose connection? Wait, Rose. Do you have roses? Do you have roses? Do you have like fake roses or something, a rose in your house?
No.
What is he saying?
Rose.
Look for the rose. There's a rose in your garden that's going to bloom he's talking about. You'll know it. It'll be different.
Okay.
Unexpected, might be bigger or something. Yeah, you might need to connect with our landscape artist over here. Yeah, but the greenhouse, he's laughing. But he says, Joe, he goes, you're the love of my life. And he said, I don't want you to worry. He goes, I visit you. So your husband gives you connections, your father, your mother. You got a lot of people in your house. Did you burn something recently? Were you baking cookies or something?
Probably.
Oh, I know, I burn stuff all the time, so I don't even bother. Your husband's laughing. And you like making chicken soup or something?
Oh my God. It's turkey soup.
Oh,
It's a joke in our family, yes.
because he's talking about it. Yeah, I thought he said, I draw like a little, I couldn't hear him, so he drew like a little chicken.
But I did, yes. I used to make chicken soup a lot also.
No, it's the turkey soup, yeah, because he goes,
Right.
you know, he was drawing the little picture, but I can't hear him. I'm like, draw it. He's laughing about it. What's the joke, just out of curiosity? He's laughing about
I
it.
mass produce it. That's the problem. There are only the two of us. But when I cook for an army. So I'm always giving it to other people.
Oh, he's laughing, so is your father and your mother.
All of our freezers are filled with turkey soup.
Oh, is that what it is? Your mom's cooking like freezer? Yeah. Oh my God, he's laughing about that. Yeah, they don't make turkey soup on the other side as good as you, though, your husband said.
thank
Because you
you.
know, on the other side, you have a house and you have restaurants and all of the above. But he does sincerely miss your turkey soup and your chicken soup. I guess all of your cooking, but he's still laughing about the turkey soup. So the moral of the story is your husband is fine. He goes, I want everybody to go on. Your father's very proud. And he said, you know, go on and enjoy. And he said, I'll see you in your dreams. So when you go to bed tonight, keep telling your husband, I will remember seeing you. He goes, and Joe, don't forget, everything's going to be okay. I love you, and you will be fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you. Okay, I keep hearing Toby. Where's my Toby? I had a dog named Toby. You got to go up with a gray top on. You had a Toby too?
We had a dog named Toby that died.
Okay, then I am with you. That's why I looked over here, kept hearing Toby. Okay, let's go to our girlfriend with the, right there. Nope, right in the front row, right here, with the holy jeans. You're holy. Yeah. Hi, Monica.
Hi.
I keep hearing Toby, Toby, Toby. Your grandmother's trying to catch Toby. I heard Toby the dog.
Yeah. He was just a dog that passed away as a puppy just recently.
Oh,
And
That's
yeah, it was sad. It was sad, but
he's running around. He keeps running around. That's why I'm laughing. I heard Toby, get over here, Toby the dog. And it's so funny. But it was his time to go. But you were heartbroken over Toby, weren't you?
he was my dog's son, so it took a long time to like make this dog, and then I gave it to I gave this dog to a family member, and he just passed away a couple weeks after. He had he drank out of a contaminated water puddle when he was little and got lepto.
Don't ever give that person
Yeah.
anymore, you know.
Yeah.
I
Right.
mean, seriously, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Our girlfriends are saying, yep. I mean, mistakes happen, but come on,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, but Toby said, I'm doing really well, your little grand doggy. And he said, I'm happy. He's got a lot of friends, your grandma said. Your grandmother takes good care of him, and your grandpa. You must have been close to your grandparents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she keeps saying, Toby, get over here.
Aw.
Yeah, you know how grandma is. Toby, get over here. I kept hearing it on and off. So just know that Toby's doing well, because I think you need to know that to have closure, because at some level you might feel, wow,
Yeah.
responsible, but had nothing to do with you, is what Graham said to tell you. And Toby's got a lot of friends. I call it puppy love. He's got a girlfriend already.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
That's
you
good to
know,
hear.
like the song back in the day, you know. So,
Yeah.
and I see that a lot. So, but you might see Toby in your dreams, and tell Toby's dad, your doggy, that Toby's doing well.
Thank you.
Yeah. God bless you on that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
everybody, if you'd like to connect with Karyn Reece, here's the phone number to call. It's area code 716-580-2520. You can find Karyn at an email at Karyn, and that's spelled Karyn at KarynReece.com. Online on the web at KarynReece.com, again, RYN. And you know what? Karyn's on Facebook at Karyn Reece Psychic Medium. And she's on that new platform called X. And of course, TikTok, if it's still around, and Instagram and all the social media platforms. And that's how you can connect with celebrity psychic medium Karyn Reece. How about that, everybody?
We could also mention Instagram too, live.
Did I mention Instagram?
So every Wednesday I do a live Instagram at 8 o'clock.
Live Instagram at 8 o'clock.
Live with the Dead at
Yeah.
8 o'clock p.m.
Will Patty be on one of your
Patty's
shows?
definitely going to be on one.
Singer Patti Parks.
I think
We're
you
so
should be on
happy to-
too.
Yeah, I can
I'm always
sing
trying
too.
to-
Yeah, that's right.
You look very distinguished, by the way.
Doesn't
Thank
he?
you. I did a commercial earlier in the day. I had my makeup on. I look like Don Postal. So, John's watching, and he's, it's all in good fun, John. All right, Karyn,
funny.
continue onward. Read those happy words.
Thank you, John. I always look forward to making connections. We also love our studio audiences and have some amazing prizes for them based on a random draw of tickets.
So, who would like to go to Devolio's? Patty Parks, would you like to go
Oh,
to Devolio's?
I'd love to go there, and it's close to my house.
There you go. So
I wanna
Devolio's Restaurant, they have gift certificates, and our audience will enjoy some amazing food and their ultra premium olive oils and balsamic vinegars. And whether you or your friends want to enjoy lunch or dinner at one of Devolio's 4 locations in Western New York, you can pick up some special gifts, stage a party, or enjoy a drink at the bar. You can go to devolios.com and find out more. Karyn, read the next prize.
Well, let's see. And if it's a Mexican meal you crave, my good friends from Grandma Moore's, one of Buffalo's most iconic destinations. We also have 8 gift cards for $15. So you can enjoy an authentic dining experience at Grandma Moore's inside at 1465 Hurdle Avenue in North Buffalo. Order for takeout or have it delivered with Grubhub or Uber Eats. Check out grandmamoores.net.
Plus, we have a few bottles of wine. Patty, are you a red or a white girl?
I'm all. No. Oh, sorry.
And we know everybody's going to enjoy them responsibly, right, Karyn Reece?
Oh, absolutely.
Karyn will text, she'll have an idea for the show, and she'll
1
text.
o'clock at night.
Oh, 1 o'clock at night. I have an idea for the show. Karyn, it's 1 o'clock at night. Yeah, but I have an idea for the show. And so I'm wondering if there's a little wine in your future. I don't know.
Probably I'll be sedated though if I
There
did
you
that. Yes.
And our friends at Chef's Restaurant downtown have gift certificates for you to enjoy spaghetti parm or Karyn's favorite dish,
Dandelion Louie, bring the dandy back.
dandelion salad. Have anybody ever had dandelion salad? It's real dandelions. We pick them right from the thruway. We throw a little olive oil on. It's good to go. Open Tuesday through Saturday. Get the menu and reservations at ilovechefs.com. Plus, get this, we have a special online offer. Tell us about it, Karyn.
We do. So, an online offer for discontinued beauty from our friend Deneen, the leader in hard-to-find and discontinued professional hair care products. They've been featured on Good Morning America, Allure Magazine, and in many other publications. Save $4 off your first order when the winner uses a coupon code Karyn at checkout. All their website.
At their website, discontinuedbeauty.com. So what that means, Deneen told me before the show, if you go to discountbeauty.com and you type in the coupon code Karyn, you get $4 off. So whether you're watching on television or online or here in the audience, that's good for everybody.
Well, this is it for this show. Thanks to our guest audience and you for watching.
And Karyn Reece, we'll see you next time and of course, KarynReece.com. And I know you want to leave us with a special message.
Yes, until next time, I'm Psychic Medium Karyn Reece, leaving you always with peace, love, and hope. That's some. I'll get you a new stuff. So yeah, we have phone keys.